There are no sidewalks on this street. On that side, just this side. I didn't bring but 2 cameras out today and my body camera. So, other camera went dead. It didn't put a full charge on it. So, what I'm doing here is I'm going to check on a vehicle that's been sitting in the same spot for over a year. And since Bushman is riding through the neighborhood, I'm gonna see if he put a ticket on it or had it towed, because it's well past the 72-hour mark. It is being stored on the street. All right, now we hook up and we have the sidewalk again. Look, they don't even come out and clean the sidewalks. As I was saying back a few minutes ago about the bootlickers and ass kissers who try to divert the issue by talking about other shit as though that means something. People, you have to weigh out everything, and that includes what I'm saying. Weigh it out. Get your own opinion. Search it out and come to understanding yourself. It's a sad day when we just take the word of somebody and run with it. And that is why this country is in the predicament it's in now. We have taken the word of these people we employ Good morning, how you doing? All right, this is Elm Street. These guys are still working on these drain offs. Look at them. Milking the clock. They putting a new drain off in here. I guess it was flooding over here. I guess so, with all these fucking leaves they got going on and floating down the street. But they milking the shit out of you taxpayers in Takoma Park. And from my understanding, one of your employees, I don't know if it's this company or what company, works for your government, and their family members work for a construction company that does a lot of work in this town, which I find very interesting, because that should be a conflict of interest. And my stored vehicle is still parked up here. Across the street from the mayor's house. Let's see if Bushman put a ticket on it, or law enforcement put a ticket on it. You see, Your Honor, this car right here has been sitting here well over a year. Well over a year. This Outback Subaru. With the 2021, December 2021 tags. It's been sitting here so long you can see the spider webs on it. It sits right across the street from the mayor's office. And this is the mayor's house right here. This is this vehicle. And as you see, there are no tags, no ticket on it whatsoever. Look at the leaves on it. Look at the tires, how the water has just washed it away. This car has been sitting here well over a year. And it's not getting moved. But the town of Takoma Park, through its selective enforcement, hasn't towed it, hasn't put a ticket on it, nothing. Look at the vines, they starting to grow onto the tree because that's the mayor's house. This is her vehicle, I'm pretty sure, someone she knows. You can see the spider webs on it because it's been sitting here so long. But yet and still, selective enforcement. And you clowns who say about storage, this vehicle is being stored on the street. It has illegal tags on it. And it's being stored here. Either the police isn't coming down this street, parking enforcement isn't coming down this street, music center, or it's got something to do with this lady right here, the terrorist Bin Laden's daughter. Look all these signs she got in her yard. A fucking eyesore in the neighborhood. All right, this is Sycamore and Elm Street. I'm gonna show you something else in a minute. And as you see, that's the car. That has been parked there over a year. The house across the street is where the mayor lives, right there. Now look at here. These people have put up no parking signs on a public street. You can't tell people where to park at on a public street. Park where the fuck you want to park at, where you pay taxes at. Sitting there looking at me all stupid. These people right here building this house, remodeling it. These are the people who are remodeling this house. Good fellow remodeling. They're doing a good job. Look at the street. Randy, when you win that seat, I hope you make sure that y'all get a street sweeper to come and clean the streets. Because you see, this is what happened. You see this guy's working on a drain off. All these leaves go down into the drains and clog them up. So you got to break it up, open the drain back up, and then rebuild the drain again to make the water flow. But if you had your people come out here and clean these streets like they should, you know, you wouldn't have that problem. As you see, there is no sidewalk down here through this little L. He's sitting there looking at me all stupefied. No sidewalk. They parked on the wrong side of the street, Bushman. Bushman. Look at this. No sidewalk. So we got to walk into the street. Because I don't choose to walk on that side. I have to walk on this side in the street. Because there is no sidewalk over here. There's a little old lady walking across the street up there. Look at here, no sidewalk. But again, they want to build a trail through a wooded area. Bushman, here go another car parked illegally. This John car is parked illegally on the wrong side. As you see, again, no sidewalk. This car is parked illegally, wrong direction. Your mayor and your government is spending your money for the wrong reasons. No sidewalk. Then we have another park here. No sidewalk. Across the street here, we have a park. Forest Park. But across here, we have no sidewalks. For your children to walk down until you get to right here. I'm just walking around right now, seeing if we have some illegal tags or illegal infractions, road infractions that Bushman is not taking care of. And I've seen several. Bushman, you're not doing your job. Look all the leaves. That when a good rain come, they're gonna wash down into these drain-offs. And when they wash down in these drain-offs, all these leaves are gonna stop up the plug. And when they do, they're gonna have to tear it apart, just like they did back there, to open it up again. Because you have a lazy government. Here again, no sidewalks on either side of the street. This is Circle Avenue. No sidewalks. Then we got Prince George's Avenue. No sidewalks on this side of the street. Look all these leaves. When it rains, all this shit is going down that city drain off. Because your government in Takoma Park won't get off their asses and make an order and pay these guys to come out here and fix these dirty streets. Look at the sidewalk. Little piece of sidewalk right here. Piece of sidewalk right here. Then it goes into no sidewalk. But they'll build a trail through the woods. Get that. They'll build a trail through the woods for 1 or 2 people to ride a bicycle when they can ride out on the sidewalk on New Hampshire Avenue and get back on whatever road, because I ride it, so I know what I'm saying. Instead of building sidewalks for people to walk down. Look at this right here. We're on Prince George's Avenue and Belfort Place. No sidewalks on either side of the street. This is this little, I don't know what this shit is. I guess it's a dog park. They got sidewalks on one side of the park and none on the other side. I don't know what this is, but it needs to be mowed. They're not even out here mowing this. As you see, there's no sidewalk on this street over here whatsoever. But there's a sidewalk over here on the park side. There's no sidewalk on either street over there. So you gotta walk into a street, and if somebody's coming around that curve, it's a done deal. I don't know what this is. I don't know if they even have a name. Look how dirty these seats are. Who wants to sit on that shit? This is New Hampshire Avenue. That's Prince George's Place over there on that little street right there. What's the name of this street here? Look at all the trash. All the trash. Then it goes down into here. Then they have one over here. Damn, I got all these stickers on my leg. And then here's the sidewalk. Riding a motorcycle speed. As you see, here's the surveyor out on New Hampshire Avenue. Are they gonna bring it right back out to the New Hampshire Avenue?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I thought they were gonna break it through here somewhere.
We start here, so that's the concept of the survey.
Yeah.
When you start, you need to go back where you start.
Go back where you start.
Yeah.
They-
See if your stationing are okay,
Uh-huh.
so that you don't.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I thought they were gonna break it all the way through the woods. But now they're gonna jump it back out on New Hampshire Avenue.
Yeah.
Instead of them riding on New Hampshire Avenue. It's crazy, man. Waste of money. As you see, they just a little spend thousands of dollars to build a trail which doesn't even come through here. It jumps back on New Hampshire Avenue. Crazy. Waste of money. Look at this here. But it's not the surveyor's fault. It's these people who are running your government's fault, because they have no idea how to run a government, let alone they can't even run their own house. How you gonna let them run a government when they can't even run their own house? Look at your mayor's property with all them fucking signs in the front of it. Fucked up. Ben Lawton's daughter. Take all these stickers off of my pants leg walking through these woods. Oh, my bad. I should ride my car through the woods when I'm recording. Not videotape, there are no more videos. But recording, I should ride my motorcycle or my car through the woods. That's what some of these dummies who make these stupid comments on the platform were doing. So sometimes you can't even entertain foolishness. And that's what I decided I'm gonna stop doing, is entertaining foolishness. You know? Because a fool will always be a fool. A coward will always be a coward until he decides to get up and look at himself in the mirror and say, I'm a coward. It's like an alcoholic. You're gonna always be an alcoholic till you realize and tell yourself you're alcoholic. And it's the same thing with being a coward and a fool. And you know them by the way in which they act. Like one clown says, how's your walking? You're doing a lot of walking. Well, that's what you do when you're out recording. You're walking. You're not driving. You might want to go see your psychiatrist and explain to him this method of when recording something and investigating something, you walk around, you don't drive or travel. As you see, here's my street again. And here's another car that's being stored. Look at this. On the streets. Look, all these cars parked illegally in the wrong direction. And again, no ticket. And Mr. Bushman has been by here. It's got 2003 stickers, but it's just being stored there. What's this right here with some lights on the top? Look at the drain offs. This is where the water goes. Drains to Sligo Creek. As you saw, this sign is still knocked down. They didn't come and put it back up. We got some guys down here doing something. We still have dirty signs. It says no stopping or standard. And look at here. Look at here. Look at here, y'all. See what I'm saying? I want you to see this. See that sign right there? No stopping or standard. Look at this shit. Takoma Park. Takoma Park. Ain't this some shit? Look at that shit. Selective enforcement. Who gives him a right to park his vehicle there? He doesn't. He's not above the law. Look at this shit. And he parks right in between the signs. Let's see if one of you guys took home Park. I'm pretty sure they are. No sidewalk. I wonder where this Takoma Park person is. But selective enforcement, y'all. Let's go back down here where his car is. He's nowhere near this car. Nowhere near this car. But he has illegally parked it in a no parking zone. Is he above the law? Nah. Do they feel that they are? Yeah. Even though they could have parked right here or parked on the other side, he parks in a no parking zone. No stopping, none of that. This is car 347 of the Takoma Park, as you see. Look. No stopping or standing. Okay? It's a Takoma Park vehicle. My vehicle. Clean as shit. Alright. As you see. I want you to see, cause see the sign? See where he's parked at? Right here. My vehicle. Tag number 10617. Look how people have to drive when they come through here. My vehicle, which is Takoma Park. My vehicle. Look at it. Ain't doing shit with this mother. Let's sit here for a minute and see who's driving this vehicle. I'm gonna put the body camera on. Cut the top camera off till they come back. Alright, we're recording now with the body camera. I just want to see who gets it back in this vehicle. Is it one of these guys up here or what? But nobody's around this vehicle, parked in a no parking zone. I'm gonna cut the camera footage off and leave the body camera on. And I'll get back with you when I see somebody walking back up here.